321, one of my favorite guests back in studio, Dr. Megan LeCornu of Embrace Your Smile Orthodontics, voted Santa Clarita's leading orthodontics office for the past 10 years. Welcome, Dr. Megan.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm a little bit stressed. I haven't done any of my holiday shopping yet.
Me either.
Really?
I know. I'm like, I basically started today, and I have to do everything this week.
Are you a gift giver, or do you just like giving like a gift card or straight cash?
I'm the gift person. I like to have something that I like thought about. So I think it's one of those things too. It's like almost like we stress ourselves out because I'm like, I have to do a thoughtful gift, and so then I'm thinking about it, and then I'm procrastinating, and then I
Do you watch them open the gift and then kind of judge their reaction?
Yes.
Like, they didn't seem that happy about it.
Yes, always.
See, I feel like I should be more on the ball because how many hours a week are you putting in running this office? Because you have two offices. You have the one here in Newhall. You have the one in Valencia, which you guys just opened up this year. I feel like it's got to be at least 50 hours a week.
Yeah, that's about right. We're usually about like 50 hours a week in working. And then sometimes we have to do some stuff from home. For example, treatment planning or letters to doctors or insurances. So sometimes I can do some of that from home, which is nice because I can do that with like a hot cocoa in my hand in front of the fireplace.
Right. We like cocoa. Cocoa's good.
Yes, hot cocoa is good. Yeah.
I was actually wondering this because we have our holiday party coming up next week. What is the holiday party like at an orthodontics office? Because here we have pizza, we have desserts, we have soda, everything that's anathema to people that work with teeth.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
It's funny you asked that. We probably don't have as much soda, just because by our nature, like none of us are big soda people.
I'm not a soda guy either.
Yeah, it's like a treat every now and then. But honestly, we know how to have fun. We definitely have all the desserts and the pies and you name it, we have it. We just all brush our teeth after. So You'll see us all by the sink brushing our teeth.
There's a big floss party after.
Yeah.
How often are you? Have you flossed today?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
I haven't. So I'm kind of covering my mouth here.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight it's coming. What's the longest recently that you've gone without flossing? Say if you don't floss for like 2 days, which I can't imagine you not flossing for 2 days. Does it weigh on you?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Usually it'll be like a day. But I mean, to be honest, that's actually one of the things that we see around the holidays. A lot of patients are busy. Life gets crazy. So things like our oral health kind of take a backseat. So maybe we're not flossing as good as we normally do. Even brushing. Sometimes we're rushing brushing, instead of brushing for the full 2 minutes. Because 2 minutes when you're just standing there just doing nothing but brushing, 2 minutes is a really long time.
It is.
So then what happens is people rush through it and they do like the 30-second or the 45-second brush, and it's not quite good enough because we're not getting near the gums. So then we start to see the gums get really inflamed. Things kind of start getting a little bit of puffy, and you can just tell that things are off. And then, so when we see that, we let patients know. And luckily in our office, we're seeing them pretty routinely. So we can say to them, hey, looks like we need to work on the brushing a little bit, and all of them say it's the holidays. But I think it's good for all of our listeners to know it's something to be mindful of. Don't put yourself second. So, you got to make sure that you always put yourself first. Take care of your teeth. Take care of your general health. Make sure you're exercising, because those are the things that help us keep our stress levels low.
So I was listening to Dr. Sanjay Gupta. He does like this minute Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta, where he gives a minute long of health tips. Today, actually, serendipitous. He was dealing with oral hygiene.
Oh.
He said a lot of people are taking this shortcut. It's not a good thing. They're whitening their teeth by using salt and baking soda, which wears down the teeth, he said.
Yes, that's actually really not great because it can wear into the enamel a little bit, number one. But number two, it's very abrasive to the gingival tissue. So when people are brushing and they're actually sliding the toothbrush along the gums with that material on the toothbrush, you can actually cause gingival recession on yourself. So really important to not take shortcuts. And, if you're interested in whitening, there are a lot of over-the-counter products that are very good. There are things like whitening strips.
I think that's a racket.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Well, I don't really love it because it can cause a lot of sensitivity. And, if it's not being monitored carefully, you can actually cause burning to the gums. But there are options over the counter. Also, if you go to your local, if you go to your general dentist or your orthodontist and you ask them about options, oftentimes we have, prescription strength options that are even more gentle to the teeth and to the nerves. So, there's so many options out there. I would not try to cut corners.
Right. We're talking with Dr. Megan LeCornu of Embrace Your Smile, Santa Clarita's leading orthodontics office for the past 10 years, which means they've owned the decade. We are coming into 2020. Of course, you can get some more information at embraceyoursmile.com. We're coming into the new decade, 2020.
Yeah.
What are some of the trends? What are we looking at? What is the most popular treatment option at this point?
It's really exciting because as we're moving forward, the technology is changing so much. I would say clear aligners is very interesting because the technology has changed in such a way that we can even do like really complex cases, like cases that need orthodontic treatment in conjunction with jaw surgery, we can do with aligners now. So there are really, really cool things coming forward in 2020. One of the things that's very interesting that I'm working on with actually 3M is a digital bonding protocol.
You're working on that?
Yeah, it's very cool. So, back in the day, it used to take 2 hours to get braces on. They put it one tooth at a time. And now we're basically doing a technique called indirect bonding, and we're digitizing it. So now we're basically doing the entire setups on the computer now. So it's really cool.
Incredible. EmbraceYourSmile.com. She is a gift giver and a teeth fixer. She's Dr. Megan LeCornu. More info online, EmbraceYourSmile.com. Let's talk about, what do you want to talk about? It's always what I want to talk about. How did you even get this partnership with 3M? Because you're a big deal in the dental community. I mean, and not just the dental, the orthodontic community, because they are separate communities.
Yep.
You're Harvard educated. You're one of the leading orthodontists, not only here in the Santa Clarita Valley, but all of Southern California. How did you come to partner with 3M?
You're making me blush. Stop.
I wouldn't say it if it was if it wasn't true.
You're so sweet. Well, it was really amazing. In our practice, we do indirect bonding. And the reason we do it is it's more precise and accurate. So it's a way to put braces on that allows us to look at the x-rays and be more accurate in our setups. And then even better for the patients, instead of being in the chair for 2 hours, we can do full top bottom braces, wires in well under an hour. Our fastest entire indirect bonding setup was 24 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
and it's not painful.
No. And so it's so much easier for the patients. And our practice does that exclusively for our comprehensive treatments, meaning full braces on top and bottom. And so because of that, that's why 3M came to us, because there's not a lot of offices that are out there that do that exclusively. And so they came to us and asked us if we would be willing to work with them to create our system and actually digitize the system we have because it's so successful.
Wow.
So.
And how often are patients coming in? Because I've never had braces. My brother and sister had braces, although I do sense my bottom teeth shifting a little bit, so they might be in my future.
Yeah.
Invisalign for sure, though.
Exactly.
So how often do people come in? Is it every month kind of situation?
Well, it used to be every month, but now we use wires that are active for an extended period of time. In fact, these wires are active for even up to 16 weeks. So what we do now is we plan on seeing patients anywhere between 8 and 12 weeks, depending on where they are in their treatment. There is a time in their treatment towards the end where we may want to see them more frequently, like every 4 weeks, and we let them know when that time comes. But, back in the day, it was 3 to 4 week visits. You're seeing the orthodontist every single month. Now you don't have to see us as often. If you do aligners, we see our aligner patients every 12 to 16 weeks. So that's even less frequent, which is really, really convenient for a lot of our patients.
Yeah, sure. Dr. Megan LeCornu, Embrace Your Smile orthodontist. Look, embrace your smile. Live your best life. It's a cruel, cold, callous world we live in, Dr. Megan.
I know. You got to smile through it.
You got to smile through it. And people judge you on your smile.
It's true.
You've done a lot of studies. I've read on EmbraceYourSmile.com.
Yep.
She's leading studies. She's working with 3M. Go visit Dr. Megan LeCornu, Dr. Pete Weber, and Dr. I don't know his first name.
Dr. Steve Gilbertson.
Dr. Steve Gilbertson, formerly Gilbertson and LeCornu. They have grown. They have shifted. They've evolved. Embrace Your Smile Orthodontics. The first office still open right here in Newhall on Wayman Court, just across the street from the OLPH, and their new second location, centrally located in Valencia, right across the street from the ice station on Smythe Drive, I believe.
Yep, you're correct.
Beautiful.
Good memory.
Thank you. EmbraceYourSmile.com. That is EmbraceYourSmile.com. You can also give them a call. I have it right here. Do I have it right here?
I have
don't
it.
Okay, you have it.
You can call it 661-259-2388.
Awesome. Meet the team, request a complimentary consultation, schedule an appointment, and yes, all that and more. EmbraceYourSmile.com. Dr. Megan, happy holidays. Good to see
Happy
you.
holidays.
Time for a quick break. Stay tuned. More of your holiday favorites coming up.